Guy Dawson Show is coming to you live at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media. I am here with the illustrious Quan.
Yeah, hi, everyone.
And the Ameriquan guest. She is the hostess of the Ameriquan Show, as well as a regular on the Guy Dawson Show.
Oh, American Show, next one. First Monday of December, which will be 7th. 7th of December, 12 till 1, lunchtime.
What are you going to do? What are you going to talk about?
Going to try out half in Chinese, half in English.
Half the show in Chinese?
Mission.
Oh,
yes.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Show off
Quan has
my
been stretching my
Mandarin.
brain for almost a year now, teaching me Mandarin Chinese on the PR Connections radio show, and I'm starting to really pick it up. It's like if you keep...
Gosh.
Yeah.
You can speak in sentences in Mandarin. Show off something. I am Guy.
Oh, well, the whole thing is if I don't have my notes in front of me, I'm not all that good at Mandarin Chinese. However, I am getting... What is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Wow, shit. Thanks. It's a good thing you're a good mimic.
Yeah. And don't try to separate the bad word in English. I'm not.
Busha.
Oh, you're bullshit. We're not teaching
So as you
bad
can
words.
see,
We're
well,
just
so are you going to be doing those types of things on the Ameriquan Show?
yeah, that will be emphasized on American show, how to learn the language and the different culture from both ways, for both people, American and the Chinese.
It's really a valuable skill to have for Americans. We're known as the country that doesn't have a lot of people who speak more than one language. And the way that the world is designed nowadays, it's a really important thing to be able to speak more than one language. So you're doing a great service to our country by introducing us to Mandarin.
Now it's our country too. I'm
I
a
said
part of
our.
this. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
I didn't say my country.
Yeah, I was trying to be very careful. I said, Chinese, they do something like that, or we do something like that. So I have to constantly switch. Not we do something such a way. They do something such a way. The American way, we have our ways.
Yeah, that's right, because you're a citizen.
I'm an American.
Ameriquan. I'm an Ameriquan.
So tune in. When is it? December the 7th is your next show?
Yeah, the first Monday of every month. So everybody tune in, and I really thank you everyone by watching and participate in the show, sending intelligent questions.
I know you're having a lot of fun over there. You still have Danny Vegas partnering with you?
Danny Vegas wanted me dive into the water by myself, so he said no more help.
Oh, Danny checked out on you?
Yeah, my both feet wet right now. I've been pushed into the water.
Well, we know you can swim.
Completely.
You're a good swimmer.
Yeah, I think I flow most of the time. I flow on top of water. I will stay that way.
We have been speaking with Rev Tabiti. He is with The Power, the CEO of The Power, and he's been sharing with us things about birth maps and cards and just a very fascinating field that he is a part of. What kind of reactions do you get from people when you share their destiny with them?
Well, I have had a remarkable career. I've been doing this now for 25 years, and I've authored 8 books on the subject. My latest book coming out is called The Secret Wisdom of the Ages, of which the foreword was written by Michael Bernard Beckwith, who is the founder of the Agape International Spiritual Center out in Los Angeles, and he's been on Oprah Winfrey's show numerous times. He was a star in a movie called The Secret, and
Reverend Michael Beckwith.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Reverend Michael he's the baddest dude walking the planet. So when someone like that writes the foreword to your book, you know, I there's no achievement that I can think of that will surpass that.
Are you
one.
friends, or did you?
Actually, I've known him for over 20 years. I used to be on a volunteer staff at his church years ago. And he's just he's in very high demand, you know. I mean, he's live streaming at agapelive.com every week. I highly recommend anybody that wants any spiritual nourishment for their soul. He's the man.
Yeah, he is. As a matter of fact, I saw him at a church maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, his energy is unbelievable. And anyone who's heard of the Reverend Michael Beckwith, as you said, he's been a part of The Secret, but I would recommend that you see him live somewhere, because when you see him live, it takes his presentation to a whole nother level. This is a man that is just bursting with energy.
He's a living embodiment of of the absolute truth of spirituality. He's the greatest spiritual teacher on the planet.
So you've got some good friends.
Well, I'm just saying that in the course of my career, it has reached this point. I mean, acquiring thepower.com, I think that speaks volumes in and of itself as well. I want it for something like this, and because of the difference that it makes in people's lives, which is what you were asking me. See, what it is once again, your life is the result of the choices you make or direction you take. No one makes a mistake because they see that they're making a mistake. In other words, how many times have you heard the investor say, if I would have known that I was going to lose my money monkeying around with this idiot, I would have never given him my money? Or how many times have you heard a lady say, if I would have known that he was going to cause me so much grief, I would have never, ever gotten involved with him, ever.
Juan, have you ever said that?
Oh my gosh,
see,
it sounded like a copying me.
You see,
When
so
I'm upcycling.
the point is that that's where the time map comes in. You see, because it's called look before you leap. In other words, what happens is your time map shows you what to expect based on whatever direction you choose, and it shows you what your directional choices are. You see, so for example, your time map would show you that if you go with this lawyer, you're going to have disappointment, or if you go with this lawyer, you'll have success. You see, but still, even though it says that on the map, your free will determines which direction you take on any map. It's just that what a map is supposed to do is, one, show you where you are and show you what to expect if you go in any direction, and it's supposed to show you what those directions are. So that's why it's called illuminated empowerment, because it removes the darkness from the most important decisions that we make in life. You see, and then it doesn't stop with just your point of view. Once again, you can look at someone else's time map and locate yourself on that person's time map. So for example, if you're getting ready to strike a deal with a business partner because it says financial success on your time map, well, you want to look at their time map and locate you, and if it also says financial success at the same time, then that's a universe guarantee of that success. You see, and so by looking at the time maps of other people, it also minimizes any chances of error. So that's another big point.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does that mean you need asking other person their birthday?
Yes.
So if you get involved with someone in business,
Yes.
the business engagement, you said, what is your birthday?
Yes.
You may think, oh, you want to be personal with them.
No, you don't want to ask in an interrogative way. You know, the way to do it is just make a birthday conversation like, wow, I've got a birthday coming up, or I just had a birthday. It's my mom's birthday. When is your birthday, Bob?
Right.
Bob, when's your birthday? Everybody's got a birthday, but but if you ask it, when's your birthday? People they're gonna get, hey,
Right, it definitely can't be an interrogation.
You see, but here's the deal.
Interrogation.
I tell all of my clients, which I have thousands and thousands of clients over the years, because we have a very strong word of mouth. There's no marketing or advertising, just all word of mouth. And so what I tell clients is, please never ever make a serious decision, such as to date someone or marry someone or to choose a lawyer or a stockbroker or a business partner without checking with me, or at least looking at your time map, so that at least you can see what you're stepping in before you step in it. You see, because just because you see Canada on a map of the United States does not mean you're going to go to Canada, even though it is on the map. In the same way, just because you see financial trouble with this stockbroker doesn't mean that you'll choose to do business with that person, or go in that direction.
We have to take a minute to honor our sponsors. Rev Tabiti is giving us the power on the Guy Dawson Show today. See you all in a few minutes.